Right now, somewhere in your body, a single egg from this morning is being taken apart atom by atom, and one piece of it is heading straight for your brain. Sounds dramatic, but it's true. And if you're one of the millions of people who crack open 2 eggs every single morning, your body has a very specific, very repeatable routine it runs every single time. Some of it helps you, some of it surprises even doctors. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's happening inside you, hour by hour, when eggs become part of your daily routine, including the one question everyone asks: are they actually raising your cholesterol or not? Let's start at the beginning. The moment you swallow that bite of egg, your stomach gets to work breaking down the protein, and eggs have what's often called one of the most complete proteins you can eat. That means they contain all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks your body cannot make on its own. Within about an hour, those amino acids start showing up in your bloodstream, heading off to repair muscle, build enzymes, and even help produce hormones. But here's the strange part. Eggs aren't just protein. Tucked inside that yolk is a nutrient most people never think about: choline. Your body uses choline to build acetylcholine, a chemical your brain depends on for memory and focus. One egg yolk delivers a meaningful chunk of your recommended daily choline, and most people, research suggests, don't get nearly enough of it from food alone. So that brain piece we mentioned at the start, that's choline, making its way toward becoming part of your neural signaling system within hours of breakfast. Now let's talk about the part everyone's been waiting for: cholesterol. Yes, eggs contain dietary cholesterol, sitting almost entirely in the yolk. For decades, that made eggs public enemy number 1. But here's the twist nutrition science has uncovered over the last 20 years. For most healthy people, dietary cholesterol has a much smaller effect on blood cholesterol than scientists once believed. That's because your liver is constantly adjusting. When you eat more cholesterol, many people's livers simply produce less of their own. It's like a thermostat balancing the room. Some people's bodies respond more than others. Researchers call these folks hyper-responders, which is part of why this topic is still actively studied and not one size fits all. So what does eating eggs every morning actually do to your blood work over time? In several long-term studies, moderate egg consumption, think about 1 egg a day, hasn't been consistently linked to higher heart disease risk in generally healthy people. But here's where it gets interesting. What you eat alongside your eggs matters as much as the eggs themselves. Eggs fried in butter next to 4 strips of bacon tell a very different metabolic story than eggs scrambled with spinach and tomatoes. Your body doesn't process eggs in isolation. It processes your entire plate. Let's zoom in to a single morning and watch this play out hour by hour. At minute 0, you take your first bite. By hour 1, amino acids and choline are already entering your bloodstream. By hour 2, something quietly powerful is happening: your blood sugar. Unlike a bowl of cereal or a pastry, eggs contain almost no carbohydrates, so they don't trigger the same spike and crash roller coaster. Many people report feeling fuller longer after a protein and fat breakfast like eggs compared to a carb-heavy one. And there's real physiology behind that feeling. Protein and fat slow stomach emptying and trigger hormones like peptide YY, which signals fullness to your brain. That's why eggs for breakfast so often becomes a strategy people lean on when they're trying to manage appetite throughout the day.
But here's a beat almost nobody talks about: your eyes. Egg yolks contain 2 antioxidants called lutein and zeaxanthin. These compounds travel through your bloodstream and accumulate specifically in the retina, the light-sensing tissue at the back of your eye. Over months and years, studies suggest these antioxidants may support eye health and help filter damaging blue light. So while your brain is getting choline and your muscles are getting amino acids, your eyes are quietly stockpiling their own daily supply too. Now here's where all these pieces connect into one bigger picture. Every morning you eat eggs, your body isn't just getting protein, it's running 4 operations at once: rebuilding tissue with amino acids, fueling brain chemistry with choline, stabilizing blood sugar by skipping the carb spike, and slowly building up protective antioxidants in your eyes, all while your liver works in the background to keep your overall cholesterol balance in check for most people. That's the real answer to the question from earlier. For the average healthy person, moderate daily eggs aren't the dietary villain they were once made out to be. Context, your liver's natural adjustment, and what's on the rest of your plate matter far more than the eggs alone. That's the kind of full-body chain reaction that happens behind something as simple as breakfast. And honestly, almost everything you eat sets off a chain like this if you trace it far enough. If you want to keep decoding how your body actually works, one everyday habit at a time, subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown. Next time, we're tracing what really happens when you drink coffee on an empty stomach. This video is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Everyone's body responds differently, especially when it comes to cholesterol and individual health conditions. So please talk to a doctor or qualified medical professional before making any changes to your diet or health routine.